Benson, Bucky, and Braylon, Mozzie, Micah, and Sam. I'm Mike Fisher, your trusty and trusted reporter. Good morning from the Star in Frisco, where it's 30 visits time. This week, Cowboys will start rolling in their 30 visit guys. These are national potential Cowboy draft picks. This is a little different from Dallas Day, which is a gigantic cheat for the Cowboys. Broncos Day, they don't have the same people to pick from as Dallas Day. No offense to the good people of Colorado or Wyoming, but, you know, the connections that the Cowboys are allowed to use and have on Dallas Day, that gives the Cowboys an advantage. Is there a 30-visit advantage for the Cowboys? Well, one of them is you get to come to a facility like this. You get to see what the Cowboys are all about in this regard. Now, the 30-visit thing, of course, isn't always about star caliber guys. It's not always about a Micah or a Mozzie, but those first three names I mentioned, those are all running backs. And it's not a coincidence that the Cowboys, the names we have early on now, include offensive linemen and include three running backs, and there'll be more. Note this about the 30-visit guys that the Cowboys will have. Know these names, and we'll collect them as we go along, and we'll talk about them both here and at our Cowboys website affiliated with Sports Illustrated. Type in Cowboys space SI, and you'll find us, and of course here on the Fish Report as well. The Cowboys end up drafting 30-visit guys. They take this very seriously. Once upon a time, this goes back to, decades ago, they would play some trick-em-ick-em on the 30-visit guys. They would invite people into Valley Ranch who they didn't really want to draft. They were trying to throw other teams off. Maybe that worked, maybe it didn't, maybe it was overthinking things, but now it's a chance to get to know guys, not just first rounders again, not just second rounders again, get to know guys who we think we like. Let's get them in here and let's get to know them a little better. Here's the biggest thing about how the 30-visit guys for the Cowboys ends up translating to their picks. The Cowboys end up drafting 30-visit guys, not exclusively, but often. They also, especially early on, tend to try to get the best guy at his position, if possible. And if you look back at the last 14 years of guys, 14 years, especially of first-round picks, look at how they've ended up. Let's get the best tackle, Tyron. Let's get the best center, Frederick. Let's get the best running back, Zeke. Let's get the best wide receiver, Lamb. They've done it time and time and time again. So if there's a way to marry 30-visit guys with best player at his position, and those three running backs that we mentioned, the three Bs, one of those three guys might be the best guy at his position in this draft. Offensive lineman, yes, one of those guys might be the best, for sure, might be the best center in the draft. Absolutely true. So look at the 30-visit guys, and we'll have more on that list for you as we go. Look at the 30-visit guys who end up coming into this building this week, who are also premium players at their position. And that might be who the Dallas Cowboys draft in the first and second round as we get to late April, where the Cowboys are, by the way, throwing a party. It'll be right around here, throwing a party for fans. Yes, I've heard some angry and even apathetic Cowboy fans say, I'm not going to a party just so they can draft another Okay, you don't have to, but it's available. We will also, of course, have our party in our coverage. The 75-member staff will, as has been the case for 34 years, be right inside this facility, all over the Cowboys, wall-to-wall ball as we bring to you the Cowboys draft. It promises to be maybe a little more thrilling than Cowboys free agency. An early morning at the Star in Frisco with the Fish. Fish out.